Hi guys, welcome back. In today's video, as you saw, I am going to show you guys how to create your own custom tile wall. I did ours I think last year actually. So I got a request from someone to make theirs. So that's what I'm going to show you guys today in today's video, step by step on how to create your own. These are the wood tiles that I used. I did order these through Amazon and I will post the link down below in the description. This is the stain, the wood stain that I use. Kona is the color. She wanted it exactly like the way I did mine, so I went ahead and I sanded them a little bit, and then I went ahead and stained them, and I picked, the better side, of course. I did not stain the back because obviously, it goes against the wall. Nobody's gonna see it. She didn't care too much for the back being stained either, so that's okay. This is the heat transfer that I'm going to be using today. It's the Paper Studio. Got this at Hobby Lobby for $14.99. Also, I have here my little heat press mat and my Easypress that I'm going to be using, and the Teflon Sheet. Alright, so let's go to Design Space and I will show you guys how I did my words. We'll cut them and then press them, and that's it. It's really easy. It's not hard at all, I promise. Okay guys, so we are on Design Space. As you can see, I have already set all my letters. I've already made them. Like I said, I did do this previously and I just saved it, so I just had to change the letters and the size. Well, not really the size, it's just the letters. So you can see here, this one's a 2.473 and this one's a 3.384. So as you can see, I just detached it and I'm able to double click and change the letter. Let's say if I wanted R, I can change it to R and it will should come up. There we go. So that's it. If you needed to adjust the little number on the side, you can click on it and just move it with the arrows, or you can use your mouse. I prefer the arrows if I'm only going to move it a little bit, but other than that, that's it. It's pretty easy, and just copy. You can duplicate. That way it's a little easier, and just change the letters. But I mean, it's up to you how you want to do it. I just duplicated everything and I changed the letters and made sure I kind of like overlapped them, made sure they were about the same height and everything. So I'm going to change this one back to E because I already had everything set. And there we go. Once you have your letter and your number right where you want it, go ahead and attach. And that's it. Or well, I think it's the same. So you can do either or, and then you can move it. And then the same thing, so you can duplicate if you needed to make another one exactly the same. That's what I did with multiple, with same letters. Just duplicate it, that way I won't have to mess with any of the adjusting the height or the length. And that's it. So let's close this one, move this one back. I already have some of these letters, so I'm going to go ahead and just delete the ones that I already have. As I showed you, I did some already. The R, I only need 2 of these, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 here. So I'm going to go ahead and just hide it over here. That way I don't want to delete it. I'll just hide it in case I need it for another project or somebody else's tile wall. So I only need 2 R's, and then I have 1 I and 1 A already made, so I'm gonna go ahead and eliminate this one. I do not need it. I don't want it to cut, so there we go with that one. And then the A, I initially needed 5, so I only need 4 now. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go ahead and hide that one, and that's it. It will not cut those. So I am done with those and I'm ready to go ahead and make it. We're going to click make, and it will line them up like this. I like to separate it just so I have a little bit of space while I'm cutting each individual one and then pressing them onto the tile, the wood tile. I'm going to go ahead and push mirror on these. Don't forget that, because we are heat pressing them onto the wood. And that's it on that. So I'm going to press So I've got my mirror on for both of those, and I'm just gonna move these just a little bit over. Let me move this all the way. And you can adjust this how you want it. Like if you have scraps of vinyl or whatnot on your mat, you can, and you want to do different colors, this is how you can arrange your letters to cut exactly where your scrap is at. Okay, this looks good so far. I'm happy with this. Again, I'm just giving myself some space so I can just cut through all of these. Next, this one. See, like here, well, we may not have the space because these are bigger. And I'll just move them down a bit. Again, this is just my preference to make it easier to cut in between them so I won't have to struggle. So now that we have everything positioned the way I want it, go ahead and click continue. We're gonna do everyday iron on, and it will alert you and let you know, hey, make sure the mirror is on. So that's it. Now it's ready. And my light on my maker is blinking right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut out, I need 2 pieces, 2 12 by 12. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut that out and I will be back. All right guys, so I am back at my little table. I'm gonna move all this stuff out the way. So we are ready to cut the letters. Go ahead and open this. And okay. So I need 2 of these. I had to get my mat, my self-heating mat. I need 2 12 by 24 sheets cut out. So let's go ahead and do that. So we got both our pieces cut to what I needed to. We're going to go ahead and put it on our mat. I just go over it with a little roller just to make sure it's all stuck on there. And you can add some tape. Just be careful to add it, especially if you're really close. Be careful to add it just barely on the actual sheet. Now it's ready for the maker. Alright, so that is done. We have all our letters cut out already. Now we just need to weed, and I have this backwards. We need to weed and let's see. Yeah, just making sure everything's right. So I'm gonna go ahead and weed these, cut them, and then we'll go ahead and start pressing them onto the tiles. And now we are ready to go ahead and start pressing them onto the tiles. All right, so let's go ahead and start setting up the heat press. Okay, so we have the Easypress going, and I'm gonna set this, the setting is 300. To 45 seconds. So we're going to go ahead and let that heat up. And I'm going to place this. So I just eyeball it to what, I just eyeball this, guys. I don't measure. But of course you guys are more than welcome to measure. So I'm just going to go right there. And I'll reference one that I've already done. just to make sure we're good. Okay, so it's ready. My heat press is ready, so I'm going to go ahead and get the Teflon, lay that over. And start it. Okay. Oh, I want this the other way. Okay, so there we go. And this is going to be a cool peel. If it doesn't stick, you can do it again. Apply a little bit more pressure, press it again, but not for too long. You don't want it to bubble up. So I'm just waiting for this to kind of, it's still hot. There it is. First one's done, so I'm going to go ahead and do the rest, and I will show you guys the finished look for all of them, okay? Okay guys, so I have finished pressing every single letter. These cubes, I don't know, these tiles, I don't know if I said it in the beginning, I think I forgot, but they are 4x4s and they come obviously not stained. So just wanted to put that out there. So as you saw in the video, I was having a little bit of a hard time on one of them. The one came up a little bit at the bottom, but just apply a little bit more heat like I did. Put the Teflon, if you can, put the little plastic back on and put the Teflon paper back on and redo it just a little bit, not too much, because if you overheat it will start bubbling, so you got to be careful when you're doing that. So just a little bit, and I applied mostly the pressure in the area that I needed it to, you know, make sure that it was gonna stay. But there you have it guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and position all these just to make sure that I did not miss a letter. There we go. Okay, so we have all the letters. My space isn't big enough, so I couldn't fit everything into the frame, but everything is there, so I did not miss anything. So I'm very happy overall with how everything turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, it's not that hard. It's pretty easy. Just the pressing each letter onto the wood is the time-consuming part. There you have it guys, that's it. Again, very simple, very easy to do, not hard at all. If I missed any materials that I used that I did not happen to mention, please post a comment below and I will reply. Again, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed and give this little project a try. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell to get notified of when I post new videos. I will try to post a video every week, to upload a video every week. So hopefully that happens. I know sometimes life gets a little crazy. But that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. See you on the next one.